Welcome back to the Road Show this morning. The Buzz. Do you guys remember last year when Miss California and Miss USA finalist Carrie Prejean?
Yes,
she lost her crown. There were some topless photos of her that emerged, and well, now this Miss USA pageant is getting some flack because this year's pageant contestants are posing in lingerie and fishnet stockings while rolling around in a bed for their, get this, official competition glam portraits. Take a look at some of these pictures. This one is of Miss Rhode Island, actually. She was here. She came to visit us. And Donald Trump, who owns the Miss Universe organization, is defending these pictures, saying, quote, we're in a different age. They're a little bit sexy, but I'll tell you what, everybody's watching, so I have no problems with it. And I think there's maybe one other shot of her, a couple of other photos. But in any case, Trump also says Prejean's photos were quite a bit different. There's no open exposure in the current Miss USA pictures. They are very artsy. They're very beautiful. But it's interesting because that's a little more risque.
Yeah,
they all have, you know, varying degrees. I mean, here's the thing. People are sitting around in their undergarments, garments that are supposed to go under something else. So, you know, it's going to be racy, but Donald Trump is not making any, you know, he's saying, listen, I want people to watch. If this gets people to watch, then they're watching.
What sells? What sells?
Sex
sells. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. First off, don't confuse Miss USA, Miss Universe, Miss Hooters with Miss America.
Yeah.
Don't get confused. Miss America is still...
There's a
I don't think Miss
scholarship
America
program,
would do this.
there's a talent portion, that sort of thing. Miss USA, it's not quite the same. It doesn't have that same, we wanted these people to be the girl next door, they're opera singers, that sort of thing. Miss USA has always kind of been more edgy.
I agree with the Donald in terms of sex does sell. They are racy. We're in a different age where it's, you know, I mean, this shouldn't really shock anybody with the age we live in now, but I don't think these should be the main photos. I guess these are their photos, the ones they're using. You know, I think the main photo should be a gown or something like that. And then if you have these as part of their portfolio, you can, you know, that's different, but I don't think these should be the main photos because you're not, that doesn't sound like you're selling a Miss USA.
But you know, the argument could be made that, you know, when you're in your swimsuit, you're covered up. I mean, some of those girls are even covered up more than if they're in a swimsuit, and there is a swimsuit competition.
But it's just, there's a difference between, I think, in a bathing suit or being a little revealing and kind of, I mean, that's pushing the sex boundary a little far with fishnets
in a bed, they're
doing these moves.
I happen to agree, but I can see the argument of saying, listen, they're beautiful women, they're not naked, and if they're going to be prancing around on stage
but these are like
a live audience.
Photos,
well, that's what I said when we did the little pre-game meeting here about this. And listen, let's be honest, the rules of the game have changed. With television, with the internet, it's different now. This is not your grandmother's pageant anymore. I mean, you turn on any network we're not watching Family Ties and The Cosby Show anymore, folks. It has changed, and everything you put on is all about more skin, more sex, more show.
But do you think it's unfair for, you know, Carrie Prejean to be to lose her crown?
Yes, I do, because those had nothing to do with the pageant when she, you know.
She is a role model.
People take off their clothes. I mean, people get paid a lot of money. Yeah, but people get paid a lot of money to take off their clothes if they're proud of their bodies and it's done in a tasteful manner. Go ahead and do it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. If you're old enough to look at it, go ahead. But
so you'd be okay with your daughter being one of these?
If my daughter, when she's old enough and she wants to show off what she's worked hard on for her entire life, go ahead, more power to you.
Get
the liberal little.
Okay.
I mean, you know, but you know what? Her mother wouldn't let her.
Okay, and that's what he likes falling back on. That's good. Sure,
she makes the rules.
Very interesting. Well, you know, Courtney, I am curious to hear what people on our live blog are saying because there's a lot of arguments to be made on both sides here. But the question is it fair for Carrie Prejean to have lost her crown over topless pics when we're seeing these come out as official photos for the Miss USA contestants?
That's some of what I'm hearing, or seeing, I should say, on the live blog, and they're not necessarily fans of these photos. So let me get to some of the comments on foxprovidence.com, and this one's from Smokey Wills. She says, it's racy because you have a lot of other young women who have done this and have had their crown taken away, and now it's okay. And Lisa says that's right, women have lost their, you know, their crowns because of this kind of stuff, and one artist continues, as a female, it grosses me out, and other folks are agreeing with her as well. Here's the poll right under the live blog. Are the new new official Miss USA contestant photos to Racy? A, yes, they're more pin-up than pageant, or B, no, it's a beauty contest, lighten up. And then we have about 10 comments so far on our Facebook page. Always getting people talking here in the morning. This one's from Retha Rivers. I think it's funny that they justify these photos but would not tolerate them when the contestants weren't able to take them on their own previously. Aaron Scorpio says, I think it's probably a publicity stunt to get more ratings for these pageants. And Alex Cruz said, they're all models. Get over it. It isn't the 50s. So that's where some of our viewers stand this morning. I'll have those poll results for you in about a half hour. But for now, we're going to